You seem intelligent. What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, you want to list it alphabetically or
No, absolutely not.
chronologically?
Hey, thanks for watching or listening to the show on your
Not a
favorite
problem.
podcast outlet.
My pleasure.
Please encourage your friends and other people that you meet to like, subscribe, and follow This Is True Really News.
I can do that?
Yeah, oh yeah, you absolutely can. Would love to have you.
Wowzers, Batman.
And we, if you can stand this much stupidity in your life, share it. Well, if you can't stand it, share it for sure.
Think of it as, you know how when your sibling has a child and you give them a drum set?
Yeah, like that.
Like that for adults.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
Mr. Rental. Graham George Spencer of Singapore was walking with a friend in the Singapore Botanic Gardens when a runner dashed right into the path of a group of about 20 otters, causing them to change from quiet to crazy like dogs. Spencer told TodayOnline.com the otters, apparently confused about who attacked Spencer. He was not the one running through. They pushed him to the ground and bit him around his feet and buttocks. Man, this isn't even a story you can tell the kids and grandkids later.
Nibbled to death by otters.
I was bitten 26 times in about 10 seconds, he said. If it wasn't for my friend, I don't think I'd still be here. I'd be dead.
And how do you get into heaven with that?
Wouldn't you love to be first at the coroner's inquest and then right beside St. Peter? You what?
You did?
Oh, go to hell. At a hospital, how's this for serendipity, man? At a hospital across the street.
Nice. Lucky him.
They must have known those otters. Spencer got tetanus shots and antibiotics. He's recovered just fine. Thank you. Death by angry otter. Wow. See, angry otter, I would believe. Those angry bird things. And none of them are blue jays. I don't get that. Blue jays are angry all the time.
Angry and mean.
Yeah. They're kind of like Charles Bronson.
Right.
In most of his movies.
Yep.
He reaches that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before dawn on January 1st in Key West, Florida, two men dragged a Christmas tree.
Or the Hulk when he's green.
Yeah, that's right. Two men dragged a green Christmas tree to the island's southernmost point monument and set it on fire.
A green Christmas tree and set it on fire. Easier ways to do this, boys, but carry on, lads. As
the burning tree torched the beloved landmark, a webcam streamed live footage of the vandals in the act. By sunup, video and stills from the incident were circulating among Key West's community. Police posted on social media asking anyone with information to come forward. Enter bartender Cameron Briotti, who has been tending bar in Key West since 1999. He says he has a good memory for faces and drinks. When he woke up to the images of the incident, he remembered serving one of the men the previous night. The guy ordered drinks from Briotti 3 separate times and never left a tip.
See, most bartenders will remember anyway. Not leaving a tip, remember for sure.
Police quickly collected David B. Perkins Jr., 21 of Leesburg, Florida, and Skylar Ray Jacobson, 21 of Henrietta, Texas. The lesson here, according to Cameron,
would be
always tip your bartender. But maybe also don't be an arsonist is also good.
See, he could have been. Bartenders are not always known to be eloquent. The actual lesson here is if you're going to be an arsonist, don't film the damn thing. What do you think, you morons?
There you go. Tony?
We've all heard the term GOAT, right?
Sure.
Tom Brady's a GOAT.
Yeah. Greatest of all time.
Yeah, we can argue that, but okay.
Yeah.
This is a story about a goat. But just not that kind. Former unsuccessful mayoral candidate for Berkeley, California, Wayne H-S-I-U-N-G.
Swing? H-S-U-I-N-G.
I'm going to go with Wayne Wing.
Okay.
Because whenever I meet someone named Tommy, like Tommy Wynn, right? And he showed me his name. I was like, How do you get
NG?
win out of that? How do you get win out of that? Mhm.
Yeah. Or,
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just call him Wayne.
Okay.
He's an animal rights activist. Yeah, where was he when the poor guy was being attacked by otters?
Right.
He's going to spend some time on supervised probation after a stunt he pulled in February of 2018 where he stole a newborn goat. Do you suppose he's like from Annapolis or West Point? Maybe West Point. They steal the goat, right? For the football game?
From
mascot.
from the Navy.
Yeah, although the Army guys got it wrong and stole a really old one with just one horn this year.
Mm-hmm.
Genius boys.
Tells you something about the quality of our education.
Or the amount of liquor they had consumed.
Well, there
before
is
they went
that.
on their mission.
There is that. What is this? Is this a goat? It has one horn. We'll take a unicorn.
Close enough. Berkeley, it's a goat. Berkeley side, they're all the same. Berkeley side reported the theft, a felony, took place in Transylvania County, North Carolina. Well, that sucks.
I never knew that even existed.
I didn't either, but it was a good place to use a suck joke. So there you are.
Yeah.
It was from Sospero Ranch. The goat went missing. Wing said he stole the kid because he thought it was suffering and might face a cruel death. The court, though, was not entertaining his right to rescue defense. In fact, the judge, Peter Knight, sustained so many objections by the prosecution during his opening statement that he couldn't even finish it. Judge Knight,
Yeah.
well done. Curtis Burnside, the owner of the ranch, said that Nip Nap, the baby goat's mother, cried for days and was beside herself looking for her lost baby.
Well, at least she had someone with her.
I'm thinking it was crying for his name. Who the hell would name me Nip Nap? What is their problem?
Nip Nap.
Nip Nap.
Well, they're in Transylvania.
Couldn't I be like Zeus? Should name me Odin. Odin the goat.
Goat Odin.
And then all my sons would be Goat Odin's son.
Nice. TSA's top 10 list of most unusual finds.
Hang on. Okay, go ahead. I'm done now.
Chainsaw found at Louis Armstrong New Orleans International Airport.
Sorry?
Chainsaw.
I thought you said knives.
Chainsaw.
I suppose you could use one, but better be a big loaf of bread.
Wine bottle holder made to resemble a cluster of revolvers. Found at Sacramento International Airport, which just figures.
I think I want one of those.
Assortment of fireworks and pyrotechnic devices found at Syracuse Hancock International Airport.
Yeah, I could see that.
Machete found at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport.
After seeing bits and pieces of that silly movie, I could see that too.
Canister of bear spray found at Destin Fort Walton Beach Airport. That makes no sense.
No, that should have been, I mean, shouldn't you have been near a national park with bears?
Well-worn cleaver.
Do not say June. I will come over there with a.
Well, I first thought of, Beaver or Wally. And then it occurred to me that I might want to go to the whole
Anyway,
Beaver Father 40 wax.
Where was this?
Harrisburg International Airport.
That makes no sense either.
Firearm concealed in a belt buckle found at Daniel K. Inouye International Airport in Hawaii.
How big was the, well, I suppose if it was a belt buckle from a rodeo.
Well, it was probably fairly large and probably limited, to one or two shots. What a dumb idea.
Which one of these straight shows a bright idea so far?
Well, hang on. Let me look. The Sacramento wine bottle chainsaw.
No.
Nothing so far.
Okay.
Crystal meth concealed in a breakfast burrito found at William P. Hobby Airport.
Can you get those at Chipotle?
I don't think so. Long bear, maybe.
No, keep going.
Maybe your Uber Eats driver is supplying a little extra service.
A little zing.
Yeah. Long-barreled antique-style revolver found at Newark Liberty International Airport. Where do they get these ideas? And number 10, bullets concealed in a deodorant stick. And you'd think they'd be all greasy and hard to put in.
That just stinks.
Found at Atlantic City International Airport. By the way, the same passenger attempted to bring ammunition and a canister of butane fuel on board as well.
That's just not very bright. No. Of course, we only catch the dumb ones. In the yes, this could never. I'm hiding bullets in my deodorant. And this butane, it's just for my lighter, to fill my lighter. Yeah, that's it, which you can't use on an airplane. In the this could never happen in America category, well, I think we've already seen some fine examples of that. New Zealand is putting in place laws that will eventually ban smoking altogether by 2025.
Didn't Ireland do that?
Did Ireland do that already?
I thought they did.
I see. Once they start killing babies, it just goes right downhill. Each year, the legal smoking age will increase, said Associate Health Minister Dr. Aisha Verrill, who believes, of course, that the government knows best about what you should do. Legislation will also make smoking unaffordable. Well, that's what they're trying here.
Yeah.
Except they like the taxes they get from the tobacco growers, too. So it's kind of a catch.
You're going to run into some problems here, kids, because the way this thing is built.
Yeah, it's an ugly little circle. Each year, so they're going to raise the legal smoking age each year. You have to be 99 to smoke. How stupid is that going to be? Legislation to make smoking unaffordable, reduce the level of nicotine in tobacco products, limit retail outlets, and increase funding for addiction services. Wow.
This is going to be expensive.
New Zealand's as stupid as, like, I don't know, California?
Yeah. No.
According to...
Watch for the black market trade in illicit cigarettes and all the nanogenarians walking in to buy them for some 16-year-old.
I'm sorry, you have to be 50 to buy that. I'm 52. Thank you, here, kid.
Yeah, well,
He's
you
48.
can make a thriving business out of this if you're just old enough to stay ahead of the curve.
And old timers, you could always use a little extra pension money.
Sure.
According to Dr. Verrill, the health associate minister thing,
the idiot,
we want to make sure young people never start smoking. People age 14, when the law comes into effect, will never be able to legally purchase tobacco.
Okay, well, that means they're going to purchase it illegally. Congratulations.
You understand that does not mean that they won't be smoking.
Right.
There's a difference between never start smoking and never legally purchasing tobacco. I somehow expected more from New Zealand.
They're a tiny authoritarian state in the Pacific.
Apparently, who knew?
This is true, really news. Send email to TiTR@netradio.network.